let's open the worst voice in all of Princess of Power. Ugh. So when I started the Princess of Power series, I was under the impression that I was going to like it a lot. I saw the movie, you know, the Secret of the Swords. I saw the movie. It was a very Star Wars-esque vibe. I liked it. I liked the idea of She-Ra. I liked the bad guy that was basically the fact that she was stolen and raised, and that was her value, and that's where she lived, and the sword kind of woke her up. And yeah, we do play a good guys are naturally good and bad guys are naturally bad, and there is very direct evil and very direct good guys, but it was a thing of the time, so I liked the idea of how they played it off. How they would play it off nowadays, I don't know, because if you were raised in that culture to believe those things, it would be very hard to deconstruct into another idea and into another ideal. And so I don't know, and maybe that's part of why they seem to stay away from a lot of certain concepts with She-Ra, because it's a much more difficult story to tell long term than it is back in the 80s, where you were like, here's a magic sword, you were always a good guy, wake up and be a good guy. But while I was watching it, I saw Catra, and I said, oh cool, female warrior lady turns into a literal cat thing. I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. Then she talked for an entire series. And me and my wife were like, please stop talking. Like, that's not an exaggeration. We were not in love with that voice actress. I would rather watch the entire series, start to finish, of The Nanny with Fran Drescher than sit through her voice acting a second time. Like, oh, I did not like it. It irritated me immensely. It is the worst sounding character in the entire series as of what I have seen so far. When she was not in Revelation or Revolution, I was fine with it. And if she shows up in the next one, please do not do that with her. But as a toy, I don't have to hear her speak. So let's unbox a warrior woman. There she is, and I'm going to go ahead and say there's a little bit of a missed opportunity here. Even if she had to be sold as a deluxe, and even if the cat she came with needed to be a slug, just a straight one piece, it should have. Like, she really should have got that cat transformation. But she didn't. So let's look at what we got. First off, she has this wild cat shield. And was this something from the series? I'm having trouble remembering. I don't feel like this shield, was this an item? I honestly do not remember. She has a mace, she has 2 gripping hands, and 2 expression hands. And then this was the item I remember that would go down over her eyes and would allow her to become that cat thing. And that cat thing also had a backstory that it was actually a royal leader of a clan of people or whatever. Oh man, she has been in the packaging for a long time. Come on. There we go. Break her out a little bit. Move the boots. And let's check some stuff out here. First off, I like the boots. I like that right there. I'm liking the Horde. This is actually not a Hordak symbol. This is like a cat symbol, which is actually kind of cool. And then I like that she has the Horde symbol here. She has a lot of upper crunch movement, like a lot more than I was expecting. Otherwise, this is all fine. I like that right there. Does that part move? That part does not move. The wrists, of course, move. The cape is okay. It doesn't look like it detaches or comes off in any way. I mean, you could pull the cape and pull it off, so it's not like a clasp or anything like that. Otherwise, the cape is fairly simple, but it does exactly what I need it to do. The hair has a decent amount of give, and it is like an actual kind of tied ponytail, which actually, that's a really cool, I like that. I like that. It's a little different. The mask does not seem to move. I can't like take it off and push it down or anything like that. So the cat mask part thing is just what it is. And the face, I like it. Like, I actually like that face a lot. That's a good face. Okay. I don't know that there's all that much else to really say about her, other than she certainly makes a better toy than she made a villain in the series, that's for sure. I will say I'm coming across a couple of issues here. And it could be that she was really early, or that she's just been in the box for so long. The ankle is kind of funny. Let me see if I can get it to straighten out there. That's a little better, but even it just seems like the ankle isn't lined up with the boot. Like, it just seems strange to me. Like that, her legs seem wrong. And I'm having a lot of trouble actually just... Will you just stand up normal? Is that a thing? Okay, yeah, I can get her to stand up. Yeah, and then, of course, she went to immediately fall over. But, like, yeah, her boot is giving me some real problems. I can't tell if I just got unlucky, because this boot seems fine, and then this boot, it almost seems off-centered. Like, that should be right, but then the ankle is wrong if I have it like that. So, like, the rocker is funny. Is that... There, I got it. It's a little weird, and it's the only thing that's really kind of bothering me. I'm going to take the expression hands off. So there's that one, and there's that one. Put this on, and this one on. And because I want to put the weapons on, and I want to see that the weapons actually look right and everything. Like I think that's a blackish or bluish, dark bluish nail polish or whatever. I like that. That's a small amount of detail that's actually really cool. So, oh, well, let's make her right-handed. First, this will go onto her arm. These shields are not great. I'm going to be honest with you. They give me a lot of trouble here. Kind of getting them on and getting them steady. They really do. They give me a lot of trouble. Like, I don't know why the shields have to be such an utter pain to, like, get the hand and the shield on. Like, I don't like these shields. I wish there was a lot more give in the shields, because it's not just her that has this problem. It's a lot of the shields. Like, I've had this problem a couple times in different episodes where I've had to mess with a character or whatever and had this problem. But there we go. There's a shield. And there she is. So now I can kind of set her up like this. And now she's ready to be on one of the shelves. Oh, there are problems with her. So what I'm encountering could be my fault. I'm more than willing to admit that it could be my fault. See, this character has been in the case for a very, 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 very long time, to the point where maybe this got out of whack, or maybe this is the way her feet and legs are. Maybe this is literally a problem that exists inside of the situation in general. I don't know. Because the rest of her seems to move very well like a Masterverse figure, and I'm not having any real problems with her. The shield is just your basic problem that I've had with all shields in this line, if you want the truth of it. Like, it has been an ongoing issue, personally, for me, with shields in this line. Like, it's honestly easier to just not have a hand on, and it fits better. But otherwise, the only problem I'm really facing with her, aside from her mask has some of that sticky paint, it all comes down to her legs. And I don't know if I can say that that's her fault. It could very much be that this is either, one, an earlier figure where they were still working out certain problems, or it could be that she sat for so long in the case that her legs got all kind of wonky. She might need a stand at this point. I don't know. I'm having a lot of trouble with her. I don't dislike her design. I'm fine with adding her to the shelf, but she absolutely needs a stand. I'm curious if anybody else has ever opened one of her and if they've had the same problem. If you have, let me know, because I honestly don't know what to think about that. Like, I'm messing with her a lot here, just trying to get her to stand up. And I don't know if she's got like a balancing issue or if it really is that foot. Did I get it? No. Well, what you gonna do? I'll have to find one of those expanding stands to put her on, because she is not going to cooperate with me. And quite honestly, I don't know how I feel about running out to buy another one to test my luck. It could be that she was literally designed that way, with one foot that was kind of off a bit. I don't know. If you know, let me know. I've added Catra to the shelf, and after a stand, she'll be really cool. Later.
I have spoken. Take what you will from it.